So when the guy came up to my studio the other day, I said I'd come down and deliver this piece to him, and we're going to go along and have a bit of lunch and talk about, you know, other people that he knows that collects art. And he just said to me, you know, I'm really interested in this greed. I've got the book. Just explain it to me a bit more, though, how you see it. And I just said that, and this is quite a brash way of putting it. I see it like this, you know. My art, my creativity is looking at pushing for what you want out of life, okay? And I believe you've got to be greedy. I believe there has got to be a greed in you. You've got to have that energy. Like some people would say, well, don't you mean hungry? You're hungry for something. I said, no, this is greedy. And it might be one of the 7 deadly sins, and that doesn't bother me. When I'm in the studio, you know, I am taken over by the energy of what my work is about. Now, only when I start the collection, when I'm thinking I can get a title out of the work that I'm working on. And greed came to it because this is what it is. It's about that energy. When you look at the teeth and the way that they're grabbing at life and the way they're entangled bodies, and it's that energy about looking at wanting everything. And I think that, you know, having lots of fun with it's going out, you know, you're in the West End, you're in Soho, you're having all that, you know, that extreme intoxication. I think that's definitely an energy of greed, and they want more. That's why the paintings are named Through the Night, like, you know, 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. It's that mad time, and you've got like the golden hours, like 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I mean, I call them, they're crazy. You know, you're chasing that feeling all night long, and that's a greediness. And I don't care what anyone says, so don't buy it. So don't buy it. If you're not interested in it, don't buy it. And that's what happens with my collectors. They are either really interested and they see themselves in the work and they're honest about the way they are in their lives, and that's what it's about. I'm interested in that. It's a human condition, you know. It's like, why wouldn't somebody be interested in painting about that sort of thing? And I want it to be about that, the neons and the, you know, the lights of Soho and the West End and all of the feelings that you have, and through the night, and people, you know, end up consuming themselves, and it's just so, I find it so attractive. It's just, and that's what this collection is about. And I really think that once those pieces are out in Saatchi, this is really going to give the impact of that feeling, you know, and you're going to be in that, you know, you'll be in that environment. Just by standing in front of those paintings, you're going to feel that energy. And I know that energy because I lived and breathed it for a long time. And it's, you know, I might be 7.5 years sober, but I still feel that energy. And I find that something that's really interesting. And that's why I wanted to capture it on canvas. And that's what it's about. And there's only going to be certain people that buy it, but it's only those certain people I'm interested in. Yeah, really good. That's really nice. I mean, it fits so nice around there as well.
Warm.
I don't think this is 32 waist though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Right, okay, it is. Oh, of course it is, yeah, sorry, yeah. It makes me feel, yeah. Yeah, I'm always talking about what we go through to succeed. But when we go through these things to succeed, we need that release. We need that energy release. And that's what I always used to see in Soho. I used to see people out having a good time, but some people were more dangerous than others. And I think there's an energy in the work at the moment which has got that sort of fluorescent, dark oil, this sort of way of looking at the sort of the seedy, manipulative part of the West End, and then the celebrationary type, colourful, ecstatic, explosive work is showing the energy of, I say, people enjoying themselves. I used to get myself in trouble. I used to call the cops, and they used to show up. And I remember that time I was out with you, and I got arrested. And 2 cops jumped on me outside. The copper said, "It's Lincoln, I need backup." And I remember that being a very poignant part of knowing that I am in so much trouble that I've got to make some changes. So I did have a problem. Mine was just lid off and everything exploded. That's what the work's about as well. This work, especially the work I'm doing at the moment, I'm very excited about it. It's all to do with looking at taking the lid off and seeing what comes up. Yeah, it's pushing on those extremes as well. So you've got that real extreme nature, but then you're really injecting it with everything that I can remember and everything that I can even now still see, but I don't get involved with. But that's very interesting. It's very interesting to get involved and get under the skin of Soho with a sober mind to actually then reflect on what your life was like and then be able to put it on the canvas. Yeah, it's just you know, this is a crazy area. These lanes all lead down to different clubs I used to go to at like 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, and off the back of that, I used to go home, and I used to, you know, exercise all these images back onto the canvas in my little studio flat on Old Compton Street and chuck them under the bed. I mean, it's only when I started doing the manuscript, working on the manuscript with the hunger, that the literary agent said to me, you know, might want to show some of these paintings. But I just thought, well, I don't know who's going to want to see them, but I didn't even really want to show them. But I mean, yeah, this is Soho Square. I mean, I used to be around here 3 o'clock in the morning. I used to finish at the club, Stringfellows or Angels, and I used to. There's another Capriana club down here. Was another nightclub, strip club. I mean, I was involved in all of them. But you know, it's like I'd go home, and I'd be doing, you know, the artwork back in my flat at like 4 o'clock in the morning. But the energy of it is here. This is what the energy is, and this place at night is crazy. But you know, it's a mecca for, you know, that sort of alchemy of madness and people and drugs and, you know, just drinking and exercising those feelings. And I'd get it down on canvas, and that's how it all started. And that's what I wanted to show.
Alrighty, so I'll just show you how far we've got this Greed brochure, Lincoln.
Yeah, okay.
More of the Soho feel.
Yeah, it's got a real West End feeling to it.
So you want the brochure to kind of reflect the show a bit, or just the feeling of
both, really. The energy of the area, that's the sort of thing. This is all about looking through windows at what's going on behind the scenes. So it's as if you're looking into these sort of nightclub spots, even if you're not looking through the window. You imagine if you could look through a wall into what's going on inside. So you're sort of, in effect, you're sort of, it's a bit of voyeurism. There's a bit of voyeurism going on. You're watching, you're looking inside, you're having that inside, you know, view. What we're doing is we're taking the artwork, we're putting it into the location. So you're feeling, once you see the book, you get to understand the show. Yeah, I think that'd be good. I think that'd be good.
This one's rolling and it's capturing sort of this sort of
But
area.
yeah, where I am, yeah.
Yeah. Stay there. Yeah, that's all right. Bit further back if you could. Yeah,
About there?
that's it. Yeah.
All right, let's put this on the markers and the marker. Let's do it there. There, look. My foot's on there. That's
Round
fine.
about there.
Yeah, okay, fine. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to take off this. This jacket's going to be ready for me. I'm going to put my jacket back on.
Yeah.
Put my jacket back on. We've got. Let's do this like I'm talking to you as well. Let's do it like that. You know, let's like it's you hit mid conversation or something. The old clunky Iveco truck indicator. That's what you want to get right, McLaren. Get your indicators right. Listen to that clunker.
I bet Iveco own McLaren.
Yeah, I bet they do actually. And they thought, right, we're going to put that in. That'll piss a few people off.